Hey, what's up? This is Michael, San Diego Skateboard Longboard Race Club. As well as organizing and facilitating a skateboard longboard club down here in San Diego, I'm also a preacher for Jesus Rules Ministry. And I try to talk about things that happen in my life, and if I feel like somebody could be blessed by it. And some events last week gave me an idea to kind of like throw out a clip. It's more like a public service announcement on this one, because my friend asked me a question on a job that was presented to me, and after talking to him a little bit, I thought, maybe somebody would benefit from the information I'm going to share right now. Well, I'm going to try to make a long story short. I'm out here, did a little hike down Torrey Pines, and then hiked up some cliffside in Blacks. But I got called out of retirement. I pretty much retired from landscaping and gardening. But one of my clients that I worked for 15 years asked me to help with some yard work. And their mom had passed away. And this client lived in La Jolla and had a really nice home, probably a $2.5 million home. And they were manipulated. Before his mom died, the dad was coerced into signing over power of attorney to the caregivers. And in a period of 7 years, they pretty much took $2 million, all their savings, all their retirement funds, because they manipulated them and they worked them hard. I actually got fired because they said they were going to get some gardeners that were going to do more work than me, and some landscapers, and I haven't been there in about, I guess, close to 6 years. I would guess 6 years is really a closer time frame, and none of the yard work was done. And it's really a shame how evil really that situation was, because they really manipulated them and told them lies that the family was trying to steal their money, this, that, and the other. And they took charge of their finances. And then my client's husband died, and then she was left, and you can't even begin to imagine the drugs to keep them alive, let alone to make them manageable. And I mean, the house was in total mess. Rather than fixing things, they opened up a sewer drain so that the sewer would go onto the property rather than call disposal, like Roto-Rooter or something to clean the plumbing. Instead, they just uncapped the clean out. There was a leak in the sink, and they pulled that apart, and the kitchen smelled like really a sewer because they didn't put a P-trap in there. They blew a fuse on the... I mean, I could go on with all this nonsense, but really, my parents are getting there up in numbers, and I call this a public service message, because you should really know who's taking care of your parents, and because somebody like, and I got permission to just share a little bit of this information from my client's son, who I've been close friends of the family with for probably like 15 years. And I just want to warn people that probably the easiest way to steal is to be a caregiver. I mean, God bless all the caregivers. I don't mean to put a disservice out to anybody or belittle what they do, but there are some definitely evil people in this world that prey on elderly people, and I was witness to it. And to close this video, my friend was really mad, who was helping me on the property, and I told him, you know what? They are bringing a curse on their family. this I can promise you through my studies in the Bible. You look at the characters. If you know the Bible and you read the Bible, when you do right by others, your heritage is blessed. Whether they're good people or not, God doesn't take back his blessings when you're a good person. But when I look at all the characters in the Bible without getting specific, and you do wrong to others, you have a legacy of darkness and curses. And so really, you know, I know these people in God's time, his vengeance is his, and they will, I want to say unfortunately, because it's unfortunate that they chose to really abuse the finances of this couple that trusted them. But in the end, it's not worth it. It won't be worth it, because God isn't mocked, and he's a God of justice. And I was able to like calm my friend down, because every day he was getting a little more upset that they were pretty much robbed of the inheritance that they were going to be able to give their children. So like twofold, you know, I just have a question to throw out there without judging anybody. It's like, what is your legacy in life? Are you leaving a blessing for your family? And you know, I'm not here to judge people. I'm not here to tell you how to live your life. I mean, everyone makes that choice. Really, it's I'm grateful that I know that the King is real, and that I'm allowed to know him personally and intimately, and I know that anything that I do that's positive for my brothers and sisters, and even those that abuse me and use me, that God will take care of me forever and ever. And I understand more and more as I get older that when people use you and hurt you, and that will not be left alone by God. And so really, I'm getting at a point in my life where I can pray for people that hurt me. I can pray for people that make choices of really evil. And after sharing, I'm not going to go into details about all the Bible stories. They're all there if you want to read about them. But finally, my friend was able to, you know, work in peace and understand that he didn't want to. He actually got nervous for the people that stole the millions of dollars from this couple through really a malpractice of being a caregiver. Anyway, that's it. I'm out. I hope there's somebody out there that could benefit from this message. This is Michael, Jesus Rules Ministry. Even though I run the skateboard club, you know, I try to ask God with what I should share, and this is one of those messages that I'm glad that I'm helping my parents, because I wouldn't want what happened to this family happen to my mom and dad, and I'm sure there's other people out there that can understand that. All right then, I'm out of here. Got still a hike to do. Kind of breaking routine today, going on a hike with really kind of like my adopted niece. And so I'm out. Her friend's here too. We're having a good time. God bless you. And JesusRulesMinistry.com. Just trying to throw out a little warning out there. All right then, laters. Bye-bye.